I found out my fiancée was already married when we applied for our license. The moment I found out the girl I was about to marry wasn't just not ready, she was already married, was at a boring government office. We'd been engaged for 6 months, venue booked, deposits paid, outfits picked, families invited. The last big to-do was getting the actual marriage license. She kept pushing it off. Work is crazy. We'll go next week. It's just paperwork. We have time. Finally, 2 weeks before the wedding, I said, we're going tomorrow. I already took the morning off. She hesitated, then forced a smile. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. We get to the county clerk's office, take a number, sit in those uncomfortable plastic chairs. She's bouncing her legs, scrolling her phone like she'd rather be anywhere else. Our number gets called. We go up, hand over our IDs, fill out the forms. The clerk types for a bit, then stops. She frowns at the screen, looks at my fiancé and says, have you ever been married before? My fiancé laughs. No. The clerk looks at the monitor again. Are you sure? Because the system says you're currently listed as married. My stomach drops. My fiancé's smile disappears. That can't be right, she says. It must be a mistake. The clerk turns the screen slightly so we can see. There's her full name, same birthday, same address from a couple years ago. And next to marital status, married spouse, a guy I've never heard of. The clerk says, according to our records, you were married in this county 3 years ago. There's no divorce on file. I'm afraid we can't issue a license until that's resolved. I just stare at her. Who is he? I ask. She starts with, it's not what it looks like, and we were basically done, and it didn't mean anything. None of that changes the word married on the screen. I step away from the counter and say, so you've been planning a wedding with me, while still married to someone else? She says, I was going to fix it before the ceremony. I swear. I look at the clerk and say, can you print that record for me, please? She nods, hits a few keys, and hands me the paper. I fold it, put it in my pocket, and tell my fiancé, you don't need to rush to fix anything for us. There isn't going to be an us to file it for. I walked out of that office and straight to the venue to cancel everything. So when people ask what the worst part of wedding planning was, it wasn't the stress, or the money, or the fights about the guest list. It was finding out. The girl I was about to marry had already said, I do once, and just never bothered to undo it before she tried again.